Welcome back to the print house, guys. Today I'm doing a little bit different video than my normals that I've been doing with the printers and all that. It's a different kind of printer. Obviously, it's a laser, a 50 watt c02 laser. A lot of you guys know what these are. This is just a 50 watt Chinese brand. I've had this one 4 years now. Works flawless. Love it. This thing's paid for itself so many times. I built a nice little rolling stand for it here, so it's perfect height. So anyways, I'm doing this laser engraved sign. I use a software called Lightburn. It's a paid version, so you get all the updates and whatnot. So it's a really great program because this program can actually run CNC also. So today we're gonna run that file. We're gonna etch it onto this plastic. There's paper on the other side. Now you can see my exhaust goes all the way out the window over here. So you have to run an exhaust with laser cutters, guys. I got a water tank going for the cooling. And we're going to go ahead, turn on the air, and then turn on the fan. Now, I'll start cutting it. Let me leave it open. I'm going to start cutting it and shut the door. Actually, I'm going to shut the door now. Let me get this ready here. I added some, what I did on this one, I added a bunch of LEDs around the back and up here. These are sign grade Sloan LEDs. You can also see your image being etched on the screen also when you're cutting it. So it's all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just hit start. And there it goes. So what it's doing right now, it's doing the base part. I'll show you. I got glasses on, guys. So it's just etching the flat area there for the base. And you'll see it on here going back and forth. So I'm going to pause it once it starts getting to the burning. The whole process shouldn't take no more than 7 minutes, I think. We'll find out. I'll read it when we get to that. So hang tight. I'm going to pause. All right, we're back. So it's starting the engraving part of the actual logo. And you can see it's fairly quick. And there's what it looks like. It shows you on the screen live. I usually like to cover this up just so there's no glares going around. Anyways, so on my channel, I'm the print house, but I do a lot of different variances of printing. You're going to get everything from laser cutting printing to DTGs, label printing, print cut label printing, vinyl cutting, sublimation, which you haven't seen yet. I have a sawgrass that I really don't use anymore. I'm looking to get like a new Epson, something larger format. But I do heat pressing, and then you'll see the HP latex obviously with that print cut. So I do a lot of different types of printings. I also paint acrylic and make coasters with the laser, so you could paint your plastic, then you laser it off your images, repaint it, lay vinyl. There's a lot of cool different techniques. So on my channel, you'll see a lot of different print functions of what I do. So like I said, now I'm just making this sign, and when you laser engrave signs like this, you want to reverse burn them. So when you turn it around, you get a nice, fresh, clear image. It'll be nice and smooth. Because if you did if you printed face up, it still works, but it doesn't diffuse the light as much from doing the other side. Because when you're doing this etching, there it is. Now it's going the other way, if you can see it. It's called a hatch fill. I'm doing a hatch fill on this. So when you do etching for laser signs, you don't want to dig too far into the material. You just want to scratch the surface. That's all you want to do. Literally, that's all you want to do. So you can see it finishing up. It's going to do when it finishes that little section there, it's going to go ahead and just outline it. Now I'm wearing goggles, guys. But I always keep this covered anyways. That's literally burning really low. That's only like 3 or something. 2, I don't remember. So right after this, then it's going to start cutting it out. I like to do nice hard edges around the hatch fills just to get a nice definition line. Separates the cuts. So now it's going ahead and it's cutting it out. Sometimes you get a little bit of that flame on the other side. You never want to leave a laser cutter unattended. I never cut and leave this area. When I'm lasering, I stay here because you don't want any fire breaking out in here. You know what I mean? I got an extinguisher somewhere under here. I think it's over there. But yeah, you don't want to leave your laser unattended. So I use Lightburn, like I said. Great software. This guy, he was part of the laser community for a long time. Just decided to start writing his own, and his software is superior over the software that came with the Ryuta controllers. So, but yeah, I've had this one for almost 4 years, but I've been running lasers for about 14. I had off and on for a few years. I had lasers off and on, so not a solid 14 years, but this one for 4 years for sure. And I'm on the same laser tube. I don't run 14 hours a day, but I do run maybe about 7-8 hours a week. That's pushing it, because you know, honestly, you don't need to run it that long. And when I make these signs, that's taking me 7 minutes right there. And I could have went a little bit faster. I'll be honest. I don't like to go too fast because I like the quality. I don't push it. If I'm pressed for time, I make time. I really don't try to neglect the quality of anything that I do. You know, and I'm going to make mistakes. I do a lot of custom CNC because, you know, obviously I have CNC that I'll do another video eventually. I haven't really done much with the CNC, but I got a router that's commercial grade, does aluminum. So I'll leave this on so we can see it drop out here. So as soon as it gets done cutting that last bit, you can control that. Now it just dropped it out. So we'll go ahead and raise this up. Move this back. Slide this out of the way. I usually leave the fan on for a minute. Let it finish soaking up those fumes out of there. So right now there's a backing on there. I don't have an adjustable air on the back, so you'll get this from some paper does this, some doesn't. It torches. It's all about the airflow, because you're doing through cuts, you're feeding it oxygen, and if that paper starts, it'll go, but it won't even show up in the plastic. So let me pause it and I'll peel it. Alright, so I went ahead and peeled it. It's hard to see now, but here you can see it in the blue. What I'll do from here, I take it to the air blower, the air compressor, and I blow it off, and then I just take 99% alcohol isopropyl, and then I just wipe the rest of the dust off. But I blow it before I wipe it, because I don't, you know, those little tiny particles can probably scratch or scuff surfaces. And then these will go inside these lamps. So I'll pause, clean it up, and put it in a lamp and show you guys. Alright, so I got it all cleaned up in the base. See if you can get that color. Let me shut the light off. Camera's not doing it justice, but these are just standard LED bases. White's nice and bright too. I'm turning the one on it behind it also. Let's put it down here. There's blue. So you see the hatch fill. When you get up close, you see how it looks. You know, from 3 feet away, it gets a nice solid look. Different colors. Fading it. Just using these standard LED light bases you see. So there it is. So thanks for watching, guys. This is how I make my laser acrylic signs. Remember, you only use you only use cast acrylic. Never use extruded on the laser. You won't get nice frosted edges. You'll get like a melted edge. It's not good. you could CNC those and they work, but not laser. They don't do well. Plus they stink. They don't burn well, and the edges don't come out nice. So yeah, but that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you want to see more videos with laser, CNC, printing, just hit me up. Let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.